and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I actually didn't think I was ever going to get to post it, but turns out you guys really wanted to see it. I made a poll on my Instagram asking you guys if you guys wanted to see how I organize my master closet for both my husband and mine's clothes without any fancy built-ins. Like, we don't have anything fancy, it's just your standard like house built grade closet, and I'm able to fit both my husband's and my clothes, basically everything in there. So I asked you guys on Instagram and you guys said you wanted to see it, which honestly I was surprised, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you guys. I'm really happy that you guys actually do want to see it, because I did film this video, well, I filmed the decluttering part of this video about like a month and a half ago, and honestly to me I was just kind of like, this kind of sounds like a dumb idea. Like, my closet's not anything special, it's just, you know, your standard build closet. Like, I always surf through Pinterest and I look at inspiration pictures for organizing, and everybody has a fancy built closet, and I would love that. Trust me, you guys, I would love to get a really nice build, even like an IKEA system or something like that. But we just have so many other projects that we need to get to, that we need to spend money towards that first before we can get to like putting a built-in in our closet. So that is definitely not a priority, but I still want it to be functional and, you know, somewhat cute and easy to find all of our clothes and stay nice and organized. And so I think I figured out a pretty good way to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling now. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay guys, so this is what we're dealing with. This is the mess of a closet that we need to just figure out, organize. We need a better system for this, because clearly any system that I've attempted to put in here just has not worked out. So we have, I think it's enough space to still keep Frankie and I's clothes in here. It's just that it needs to get much better organized. I need to go through clothes that I know even Frankie doesn't wear anymore. We need to get all this organized and figure out. But first steps first, we gotta clear it out. And again, I'm trying to do this on a budget, you guys. So the only other thing I got was this little cube thing. So my plan is to try to move these IKEA things over here, put that cube thing right here, maybe help some organization. So all right guys, let's do this. Let's clear it out. Okay guys, so before we can have any good organization method in place, we need to completely declutter and just really go through all of our items and see what we have, what we no longer wear, what we've worn too many times, and honestly what just doesn't fit us anymore. So I took out all of our things in our closet, and I think that's always the first step you should do with any space that you're trying to get organized. Completely clear it out, get everything out of there, get everything nice and cleaned, look through all your stuff, figure out what you're going to keep, what you are going to donate, and from there you'll realize how much you're going to be able to consolidate your space, and then from there be able to create organization methods specifically for the stuff you have left. I wish I would have realized what an amazing idea it was to put this simple cube system in our closet. Like I told you guys, my husband and I do fully share this one master closet, and we do not have a dresser, so all of our clothes are being held in this one closet. And having this new cube system in our closet has made such a difference for organizing our things on there, for putting my jewelry on there, kind of like if I would with a dresser, without having a big bulky dresser in our closet or taking up space in our master bedroom. So I'm really happy I went with the decision to put that in. Okay guys, after a very long time of just looking and trying things on, I finally binged a ton of stuff, you guys. It's time to give these shoes up, and you know, I mean, some of them were hardly worn. Like, those, look how clean they are from the bottom. But yes, I got rid of a lot of shoes, and I got rid of a lot of clothes. I even got rid of a purse. some jewelry. Like I don't wear these types of stuff anymore. I really consolidated and cleared out even some of Frankie's shirts that like were just taking up space, and dresses. So first step, binging out things that I clearly don't wear, that don't need to be taking up space in my closet, is done.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
Okay guys, so basically to start off with how I organized it, I did kind of keep all of our clothes in the same spot where they are now, just because it makes more sense to have it like this. I like having all of Frankie's clothes on this higher rod because for me, I'm a little bit shorter, so it's a little bit harder for me to reach up there. So it's just better for his clothes to be up here. So I organized all of his dress clothes, his like golfing shirts, and then more of like his t-shirts and jeans and stuff like that. So like I said, I do have all of our clothes in the closet except for our winter coats, which are in a guest room, and our like underwear and like my bras and stuff like that are in our nightstands. So I binged all of Frankie's stuff as well. He took out a bunch of clothes that he just doesn't even wear anymore, and then I did the same for me. And as you can tell, now I need to go shopping because I got rid of so much stuff. I always like to have everything hung, of course, on this velvet hangers. And all of these velvet hangers, you guys, that I have, I actually bought at the beginning of the year at Costco. They usually have like a 50 pack for like $10. It's a great deal. So I definitely recommend you switching out your hangers for stuff like that, because it just makes it so nice that things don't fall off, and they get really thin, so it definitely saves a lot of space. So I kept all of my like nicer shirts over here. Then we get into some pretty long sleeves, and then I actually hang up even all of my like simple t-shirts, just because I feel like they stay looking nicer this way. They last a little bit better. So then after our long sleeves, we have our t-shirts and then just some simple tank tops. Here what I did is I put all of my dresses, like my longer dresses and rompers and things like that. They actually fit like perfectly tucked right up here, and they like snug really nicely to go all the way down between the little IKEA systems. Now I love these little drawer systems. I actually purchased these at IKEA a few years ago, and I didn't realize I needed to get the top because it was actually my first trip to IKEA. So I do hope to go back sometime soon, get the top that goes on here so that they can be closed off. But these work so well because, again, we don't have a dresser, because I don't have a dresser in our master. We just have literally a bed and our nightstands. The top one, I just have some like leggings that are not technically for working out, just to wear around the house, sports bras, more leggings. And as you guys can see, I actually follow the KonMari method to folding all of my clothes, and I cannot recommend that enough. I have been doing this for like two years now, and I love it. I love having all my leggings like this, all my shorts like this, and I love having all my t-shirts like this. Like, it's just so much nicer to go through, kind of like a folder, and pick out the one that I'm gonna wear for the day. So I love doing that. To all of, you know, all of our drawers, even Frankie's clothes are folded like that, and then each morning he can just look through here and pick, you know, whatever t-shirt he's gonna wear at the gym or whatever. So basically, these are all mine. These are all Frankie's, with the exception of the top one. That's where I have all my pajamas. So we have all that nicely organized here, and I don't know why it's so satisfying for me to see how like nicely the dresses fit on the side of that. It works so much better having it over here than when they were over there. So of course I have a little corner back here with more of like my winter clothes, and well, I mean, we live in Vegas, so it doesn't get very cold for very many months of the year. It's usually extremely warm here. So I do have my sweaters, but they're just nicely and tucked over here, and I can still access them even though this is here. It's still easy for me to pull things out. So we have that. And then I do have my like cute maxi skirts hanging up right here. And then the biggest change that I made to my clothes is that I actually decided to just fold up my jeans and these cubes and Frankie's shorts. So adding this little cube system, you guys, best idea I had. I don't know why I hadn't done it sooner, because it really made it so that like everything gets so much nicely organized. I can see out so much more stuff. I can fit so much more of my accessories, like my hats and things like that here. And I'm so happy I did it. You know, when I do want to wear them, I can very clearly see which ones they are like this. So I will just pick whichever one I want. I have shorts and like jean skirts down here. Again, very easily accessible. And then Frankie's shorts over here. As you guys can see now, I have my accessories a lot more like organized and condensed, because the truth is that that white thing you guys saw in the beginning that was filled with accessories, you guys, I never used that. Like, I never took those accessories out, so it was just easy to get rid of tons of stuff. They were just out of style or ugly, and I hadn't worn in forever. And I just kept all these earrings, just these ones. Kept a little tray here because I feel like I always lose studs and then I find them, so I have ones in there. I have some headbands. I do have more like my special stuff in here, which is really is not that much stuff. My hats. I put my glasses in here, which I'm so happy because I feel like I had no good place for those, and this little thing I already had, so that looks super cute. Oh, and then I do have this little jewelry organizer on the wall as well, so I can hang some of my like dainty necklaces. Folded some jeans for Frankie because those are some of like his work jeans. This pink bin is more like my fluffy socks that don't fit in my nightstand. And then this is where the organization, I feel like it's going to work so much better, because these are Frankie's, they're blue, so those are going to be Frankie's bins. And in here he just has some socks that again don't fit in his nightstand, some more like sweatpants, and his workout shorts. And for him, for those to be up there, guys, like this is me stretching my hand out, so I can't really reach these, but he can, so it's just gonna work so much better to have these be for him. I put some of my boots up there, and of course I stored seasonal things up here on this side. So it's literally like scarves and more hats up there. I believe that one's like bathing suits and stuff like that. And then that one's just filled with random t-shirts, like sport t-shirts, like Golden Knights t-shirts, things like that. And then there we just have some more purses and other purses that I really don't use very often. So guys, that is it. Of course, you guys can also see how much shoes I did get rid of. There's definitely a lot of space for 2 new booties that I just ordered for fall, which should be here soon, to put right up there. And then I have a lot of space to buy a bunch of new heels, even though I probably won't, because I mean, really, we don't really go anywhere anymore right now because of everything going on. But yeah, guys, that is the full tour of how I have nicely organized our closet. There's a lot of room now for me to grow my closet, for Frankie to grow his closet. We have a ton of new like empty hangers back there. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. Even though we don't have a built-in or anything huge, it definitely works for us. I'm really happy, and so I hope, you know, hopefully it stays this way for a long time. Alright guys, so that's it. That is the video. That is how I managed to keep all of mine and my husband's clothes inside of our master bedroom closet, keeping everything nice and organized. Like I told you guys, we don't have any like huge dresser in our room right now. Literally the only thing in our room is our bed and our nightstands. And in our nightstands I have our undergarments, but everything else that we own is basically inside our closet. And I feel like I came up with a pretty good way to have it all in there, have it nice and tidy and organized, still accessible. You can still find everything nicely. And the best part is that when I do laundry and have to put things back in, I feel like the little system I have going makes it really easy to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. I hope you learned something from it. Let me know in the comments down below if you still want me to do the Halloween DIY video, which I did a poll on my Instagram if you wanted to see the DIY, the Halloween costume DIY, or the closet, closet 1. But if you guys want to see the Halloween costume DIY, comment down below and I'll still try to squeeze it in for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a huge thumbs up, ring the notification bell so you'll know when my next video comes up, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!